For over a decade, Beerus has reigned supreme as a paramount figure within the Dragon Ball community, etching his name in history as one of the few to compel Goku to acknowledge defeat. Despite the plethora of adversaries encountered by Goku and Vegeta throughout the Dragon Ball Super Saga, Beerus steadfastly remains positioned atop the hierarchy of power, unyielding and undefeated against Goku even in the present day. However, within the rich tapestry of Dragon Ball lore, there exist divergent narratives that paint varying portrayals of Beerus' strength and supremacy. One such rendition unfolds within the pages of the Dragon Ball Super manga, where Beerus emerges as an even more formidable force, eclipsing his anime counterpart in terms of raw power and authority. In one side of the story, Beerus still remains on top, while in another, his title taken from him as the strongest in the universe. Let's explore both these alternative stories and how they differ significantly in terms of Beerus' strength, firstly talking about the more powerful version of Beerus written in the Dragon Ball Super manga. After a 4-decade slumber, awaiting the prophecy foretold by the Oracle Fish, Beerus, the formidable god of destruction, awakens to learn of a Super Saiyan's triumph over the tyrant Frieza. In his awakening, he confides in Whis, who promptly informs him of the monumental event. Upon arriving at King Kai's world, Goku challenges Beerus, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3, only to be effortlessly toyed with by the deity. Beerus, despite acknowledging Goku's newfound strength, jests at the Super Saiyan's failure to defeat Frieza initially. However, Goku's hidden potential looms large, suggesting a disparity between his current power and that of Frieza. Beerus' sparring of Goku, seemingly incongruent with his malevolent reputation, raises questions about his true intentions. Nevertheless, as he delves deeper into Earth's Saiyan population, Beerus remains steadfast, convinced that Goku is not the fabled one he seeks, the Super Saiyan God. Goku, in a surprising revelation, discloses that even the fusion of Vegeta and Goku, Vegito, fell short of Beerus' might, debunking any notion of supremacy. This revelation underscores Beerus' unfathomable strength. Indeed, Vegito's mere Super Saiyan form exhibited dominance over adversaries capable of distorting space on a universal scale, a testament to Beerus' unrivaled powers in the Dragon Ball cosmos. As Beerus confronts Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Piccolo, and Gohan, his indifference to their power level is palpable, signifying his effortless superiority over the most formidable fighters that Earth has. As Beerus draws near, his actions inadvertently provoke Vegeta when he strikes Bulma, indicating a furious response from the Saiyan Prince. In a fit of rage, Vegeta transcends even the power of Super Saiyan 3 Goku in his Super Saiyan 2 form, radiating with unprecedented intensity. Beerus, in his typical fashion, jests that Vegeta has compelled him to utilize a mere fraction of his true power, a humorous trope in the Dragon Ball lore, though the reality is far more staggering. Amidst the chaos, Goku remains a silent observer until he decides to intervene, gathering energy from his allies to ascend to an unprecedented level of strength. This transformation, surpassing even the legendary Super Saiyan God, leaves Beerus dumbfounded, his millennia-old innuendo momentarily shattered by the prospect of a true challenge. Their clash fueled by insane power, which threatened the very fabric of existence, each blow capable of unraveling the infinite macrocosm. Despite Beerus' claims of utilizing only a fraction of his strength, he gradually escalates the intensity, goading Goku to push beyond his limits in a desperate bid to match the deity's might. In a stunning revelation, Goku ascends the power of the Super Saiyan God while in his base and Super Saiyan states, earning Beerus' begrudging admiration and sparing the Earth from destruction. This display of potential piques Beerus' interest in the Saiyan race, marking a turning point in his perception of Earth's inhabitants. However, the encounter also serves to underscore the insurmountable gap between Beerus and the Saiyans, with Vegeta realizing that his usual training methods would never bridge the gap with power. Whis also states this. Despite attaining a form of Super Saiyan beyond God alongside Goku in a matter of months, even their combined might, including the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation, pales in comparison to Beerus' unfathomable strength. Frieza's ultimate defeat comes at Whis, utilizing his time manipulation abilities to rewind time, rescuing Earth from impending destruction. A flashback to the clash between Beerus and Champa during the Universe 6 arc reveals a startling revelation. The gods of destruction in their cosmic battles inadvertently wreak havoc upon the very fabric of the universe with their immense power, showcasing Dragon Ball characters' capacity to effortlessly obliterate planets merely with the force of their blows, a concept previously hinted but never fully realized until now. Champa's growing frustration during the clash leads him to agree to destroy his own universe, perhaps as retribution for the collateral damage caused by their titanic struggle, or as punishment for transgressing cosmic laws. The implication of such destruction, coupled with the vast gaps in their universe, hint at the magnitude of their power and potential consequences of their actions, stretching back to the dawn of time. Though initially portrayed as Beerus' rival in strength, Champa neglects his training, which undermines his prowess, contrasting sharply with Beerus' disciplined meaner, despite his own laziness and perching for slumber. Even amidst their clash, Beerus exudes an aura of confidence, underscoring his superiority, not just in raw power, but in combat finesse and strategy. Post-Goku Black Arc Beerus remains skeptical of Goku and Vegeta's abilities to ever surpass his own might. Even as they undergo rigorous training in the hyperbolic time chamber, the gap between them and the gods of destruction remains dauntingly vast. Their participation in the tournament serves as a stark reminder of their inferiority, despite their valiant efforts. When Beerus confronts Zamasu, he swiftly employs his Akai technique, intending to eradicate the rogue deity from all existence across the timeline. However, Zamasu's unique attributes, particularly his immortality akin to the Super Shenron, render him impervious to Beerus' Hakai. Instead, Zamasu's fate lies in a different timeline, one where sealing techniques like the Z-Sword incantation prove more effective than the outright erasure. As the saga progresses, the emergence of Goku Black in his scythe-wielding form elevates him to a status of the most powerful unfused fighter in the Dragon Ball universe. Second to only Beerus, the Angels, and Zeno himself, the fusion of Goku Black with the immortal Zamasu only amplifies their threat, culminating in Fusion Zamasu, a seemingly invincible entity described as a director as a cheat-type character, impervious to conventional methods of combat. Whis, reflecting on the events that transpired, suggesting that even without Zamasu's immortality, his power could have been sealed away. In the manga adaptation, Vegeta Blue's power surged to astronomical heights, surpassing even the combined might of Goku and Vegeta in their individual Super Saiyan Blue forms. This exponential increase in strength brings him to the contention with Beerus, especially evident in the manga adaptation where the powers are depicted as comparable. Even Vegeta's mastery of Super Saiyan Blue fails to impress Beerus, who swiftly dispatches him with disdain, emphasizing the vast gulf between them. In the manga's Zen exhibition match, Beerus demonstrates his powers by fending off attacks from the rival gods of destruction, utilizing a beta form of Ultra Instinct to outmaneuver his opponents. His resilience and tactical movement earned him recognition from his peers, with Quintella acknowledging Beerus as a formidable adversary worthy of respect. Belmont's unscathed state following the skirmish between Beerus' dominance, with Quintella expressing no surprise at Beerus' survival, indicate his expectation of Beerus' prowess. Despite the ambiguity surrounding Beerus' full power and combat style, his resilience and strategic power cement his status as a formidable force, even amongst the gods of destruction, only being rivaled by Quintella possibly, or even being stronger since he'd had to fight more adversaries before he fought him. While neither Beerus nor Quintella necessarily outshine Belmont, it's essential to note that Belmont's strength isn't explicitly depicted as surpassing theirs either. Instead, his character is shrouded in mystery, suggesting a level of power and intellect that sets him apart from the other gods of destruction. Belmont's portrayal as potentially stronger than the average god of destruction serves to emphasize Universe 7's predominance as a primary antagonist in the series. Moreover, it fuels speculation about the mortal Jiren, who surpasses even Belmont in power, with some translations hinting at Jiren's superiority in combat ability or skill. However, these translations are muddled, complicating the assessment of Jiren's true strength. In the manga, Jiren's fighting style emphasizes simplicity and raw power, with his unmatched strength leaving even seasoned warriors like Vegeta in awe. Goku's struggle against Jiren further underscores the enigmatic warrior's prowess, forcing Goku into a divisive stance despite his mastery of Ultra Instinct. Jiren's ability to anticipate and counter Goku's moves showcases his unparalleled strength and strategic acumen, culminating in his transcendent power that eclipses even the God of Destruction threshold. Although whether Jiren surpasses Beerus outright remains a matter of speculation, with the true extent of Beerus' power left ambiguous amidst the chaos of battle. In the manga, the Broly arc is notably skipped, leaving the exact power dynamics uncertain. The narrative shifts to Moro, a formidable adversary who absorbs energy with various sources, including the Earth itself, to bolster his strength. Despite Moro's overwhelming power and ability to generate sinister energy bombs at will, Beerus remains unfazed, his confidence unwavering in his ability to handle the threat. Whis' effortless invention against Moro's planet-sized attack further underscores Beerus' superiority, suggesting that he possesses the means to neutralize Moro's menace, whether through sealing techniques or outright destruction. Even after witnessing Ultra Instinct Goku's formidable display, Beerus remains composed, exhaling a desire to cultivate Vegeta's strength to surpass Goku. This confidence stems from Beerus' unique mastery of his God of Destruction powers, which he likens to Ultra Ego, a wellspring of limitless and infinite power that transcends conventional combat power. In the manga continuity, Beerus reigns supreme, surpassing even Black Frieza, whose considerable power is now known. Black Frieza, touted as nearly on par with a God of Destruction, pales in comparison to Beerus' unrivaled might, affirming the deity status as the pinnacle of strength in the Dragon Ball universe. This depiction cements Beerus as an indomitable force, unchallenged over his 10 years in the series, and remains his reputation as the ultimate apex predator, a testament to his enduring dominance and ever-twisting evolving threats. In the manga version, at least. The Universe 6 vs 7 tournament marks a significant divergence point between the anime and the manga versions of Dragon Ball Super, particularly with Goku's utilization of the Kaioken technique atop his Super Saiyan Blue transformation. This move pushed to its extreme where the Kaioken x10 multiplier visibly rattles Beerus, even prompting a teasing remark from Whis about the potential threat it poses. Initially, there was no speculation that Goku had surpassed Beerus, or at least come close to his power, but subsequent revelations clarified otherwise, and hinted to future development. In the manga edition, Beerus remains unfazed by Goku's actions during his bout with Hit. Conversely, in the anime, Beerus displays a noticeable reaction to Goku's combat prowess, indicating a slight departure in their respective portrayals. In the anime's Goku Black arc, the fusion of Goku and Vegeta into Vegeta Blue results in a relatively even match against the corrupted Zamasu. While Vegeta Blue holds a slight advantage this time, there is no definitive statement from sources like VJump to suggest that he rivals Beerus in power. This discrepancy highlights a notable contrast between the anime and manga iterations. It's implied in the anime that Beerus could defeat the version of Vegeta Blue and corrupt the Zamasu with relative ease, underscoring another significant detail between the two versions. This further underscores the nuanced disparities between the anime and the manga portrayals of the characters and their abilities. As we approach the Tournament of Power, perhaps the most striking contrast between the anime and manga iterations of Dragon Ball Super emerges regarding Beerus' strength. Whis divulges a revelation that a mortal exists who surpassed even a god of destruction, a notion that reshapes the perception of Beerus' upper limit and raises intriguing questions about the hierarchy of power in the universe. In the anime, Jiren is heralded as a mortal stronger than a god of destruction, an unprecedented concept that captivates the imagination. His ability to shake the very fabric of the infinite void with his power is a testament to awe-inspiring might, especially evident in his clash with Ultra Instinct Goku. Even Beerus himself acknowledges Goku's potential to surpass him, particularly as Goku confronts the formidable Jiren in his mastered Ultra Instinct form. However, it's essential to recognize and hear a difference between the anime and manga portrayals of Ultra Instinct. In the anime, Goku's mastery of this divine technique encompasses both offense and defense, augmented by his indomitable will and desire for combat. This unparalleled form ultimately prompts Goku beyond the confines of even full-power Jiren, solidifying his status as a force to be reckoned with. Now enter Broly, a figure whose power rivals that of a god of destruction, much like Jiren's. While the anime positions Broly as a formidable adversary capable of matching the likes of Jiren, the extent of his strength relative to Beerus remains a topic of debate. Notably, Goku's assertion that Broly surpasses Beerus underscores the magnitude of Broly's power, particularly in comparison to Jiren. In the anime, Jiren would be stronger than a god of destruction who's stronger than Beerus, which would be Velmon, which by default would make anime Goku actually stronger than Beerus. Though this logic alone isn't why anime Goku surpasses Beerus in the Tournament of Power either. There are also some guys that agree with this as well, and two different variations telling the same story, but Beerus is completely different in them. But to be honest, they're two different stories. A lot of times though, there will be a lot of cross references, or people will connect them as if they're the same thing. Maybe back in the Dragon Ball Z days they were, where one was simply portraying the other. However, in Dragon Ball Super, they are completely different stories. The same concepts and transformations aren't even akin in there, and they don't make any sense really. So trying to use them both in the same iteration is just nonsensical. I think it's better to separate them, especially when talking about topics like this. There is a Beerus out there that does solo everyone, and that is just the best. And that's Manga Beerus. But anime Beerus, not so much. Oh, you're still there. Well,
hello there.
If you're still watching at this point in the video, it's for two possible reasons. Either A, you're a die-hard MajinBird fan, or B, you're the type of person who likes to see things through to the end. Either way, you're my type of viewer, those I feel I can truly connect with. That said, let me tell you how things go down over here on MajinBird. I love Dragon Ball, so you see me making all kinds of Dragon Ball content on this channel. This can range from what-if theories, explanations, and my personal takes. These different topics are sorted by thumbnail or title. If the video says what if, then that's what it is. Look for a thumbnail that looks like fan art. What ifs will mainly be uploaded to the Patreon. There you'll find all kinds of what if theories very soon. I usually post episode 1 on the channel, but the continuation will be on Patreon. If the video title asks a question, it's usually a take of mine, me giving an opinion about a specific topic or idea. In videos with thumbnails like this, white border, or explanation videos, look there to learn something new or revisit older topics you enjoy hearing. Make sense so far? The last thing I want to tell you guys is about the official Discord, Dragon Ball HQ. Here, I'd like to build a wholesome community of Dragon Ball fans where we can discuss the miracle that is Dragon Ball. See you there.